What can I help you with? Well, we've been gathering quite a few clues. Ah, wonderfully fabulous. I mean fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. Ich kann alles nochmal von neu machen. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Oh, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they're called. Jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. Ah, so Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. That's strange. Regina never said anything about marrying this Joker. Ist der Chat noch wach? Hallo? Immer noch da? Alle eingeschlafen? You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes! I was with him around 10 p.m. Once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. I should only take about 10 minutes. Then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. I have no idea what he went off to do. When you make something absolutely cause an observer. I want to ask him for a fabulous race. I wonder how people can lie with such straight face. Okay, das war doch ein neuer Text, Entschuldigung. Okay, dann senden wir mal unser Magatama. Wie schön. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary from my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies. I hate lies even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Ja, weil dein Salary Raise war schon von einer Woche. But it was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with a date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room last night? Whether du mit mir geprügelt hast? It's not orange juice, damn it. Take that! Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? You didn't fall on the head and break to the floor. You used this bottle to... Take that! Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Successful. So, was ist denn passiert? The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we are talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. And that's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Unless Ben and Trilo are together, Trilo can't say a word. Trilo? The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Triloquist. Triloquist. Alles klar. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. That puppet started flapping off at the balsa. I'd be screwed. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. Not at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a pajama. Oh, then don't go hiding puppets. Gut, dann haben wir da die Puppe mal. Mach's gut. Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if he's been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Don't be so negative. Of course we are making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster, and there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if anyone... Another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know, I already got one of these posters. You mean you stole one of those posters? Yeah, well, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet, of course. Let's see, where could it be? Is there something like a bin or so here? Ja, das ist immer noch dasselbe und wir dürfen aber nicht reingucken. Ja. Könnte der sein? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Ja, haben wir schon. Two trophies, yeah, look at all the awards the circus has won. Like stuff. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is Sparta! That's Trillo! That's Ben's puppet! I think you're right. Well, we'll give it back to him later. Hand it over to Maya. Hier, nimm das! Why I have to carry this thing? Meine Taschen sind nicht groß genug. Du bist eher der Typ, der Puppen tragen könnte. Weißt du? Ventriloquist. A ventriloquist puppet. An operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. A tenor. Ooh. Anyone here? No one? Gumshoe. Nichts Neues. Gehen wir nochmal in die Cafeteria. Vielleicht ist er da. Am Ort des Geschehens. Oh, hey Ben! Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah. I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Very schön. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, that's mine. Here we go. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. We could to the clown. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways?